Welcome to Jeff, the unlicensed therapist. We're just checking to make sure everything is running and up and running upon the rise. And thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I'm glad you're awake too, man. I thought you were crashing tonight, so it's good to see you, man. Yeah, this is the show where you get to ask me, Jeff, the unlicensed therapist, questions that you would like answered. Questions, comments, concern. They could be of a personal nature. They could be silly, ridiculous, off key. It's a fun show. It's a chat show. And at some point, I may have some of you on if the mood strikes me. If you got a good one, I can have you on, and we can do a a real life. Let's be honest, a therapy session is a bit of a stretch, but we can chat, and I can try and fix your problems. That's what I do here, ladies and gentlemen. That is what I do here. So thank you for tuning in. We're gonna have a great time as always. What am I doing here now? I'm just as I cycle through here and I check some things out. First off, let me say thank you to my sponsors. I gotta thank my sponsors before I get started. That's how we do things. Even an unlicensed therapist has to do it that way. All right, parents, real talk for a second. America is about to hit a huge milestone. We're coming up on America's 250th birthday. 250 years of freedom, grit, sacrifice, and the greatest experiment in self-government the world has ever seen. This is the perfect moment to help your kids understand why this country matters, not just fireworks and hot dogs, but the story behind it all. There's a free guide called The Kid's Guide to America's 250th Birthday. And honestly, it's a great way to introduce your kids to how America began, who the founding fathers were, what they risked, and why the ideas they fought for still matter today. The guide sends kids back to the moment when the brave men signed the Declaration of Independence, knowing full well they were risking their lives for freedom. It breaks it all down in a way kids can actually understand and enjoy without watering it down or turning it into boring schoolwork. If you care about raising kids who know where this country came from and why it's worth preserving, this is something you'll want to grab. So, the best part is it's completely free. How about that? How about that? With this special offer, you just need to pay $2 for shipping and handling. That's quite the bargain there. So just head over to freeusabirthday.com. That's freeusabirthday.com and the Kid's Guide to America's 250th Birthday for your kids today. America's story matters. Make sure the next generation knows it. That's freeusabirthday.com. Head on over there today. There you go. Boom shakalaka. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button too while you're at it. Don't be a stranger to that button. That's a good one too. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's do it. Let's get started. Rock and roll. Again, if you have questions, comments, and or concerns, what happened, dude? Just hold on a second. Okay, hold on. My comment section's all jacked up. Here we go. There we go. I don't know why. There you go. Well, it is what it is. All right, let's get started, folks. We're going to start off with one of my favorite Reddit things. Am I the asshole? That is an actual title for the Reddit. This guy came in 2 minutes ago, so I think I'm going to help him first. Oh, it says there's a new rule on this: no political trolling. I mean, it's like you can't even ask a therapy question. That's what I'm like. Yeah, would you like Trump? You know, getting all angry. Anyway, here we go. Uh, am I the asshole for walking away from my first love? It sounds like you could be. It sounds like you might be, but not necessarily. Like your first love, man. You think about it. How old are you? How long you been together? As a divorced guy, I feel pretty. She wasn't my first love, though. You really shouldn't have married her in the first place. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into the question here. And again, if you have comments and you have your own questions, feel free to ask those as well. How about that? All right, I don't know. Something's up with the comments tonight. A little wonky, but we'll work through it. All right. This is from unresponsive or whatever. It's from some dude. I'm not sure how to start this off. I'm sorry. It's a bit long. Ugh. I'm already over it. As soon as you said it's a bit long, that's what she said. That's what he said. All right. So actually, it's a female. I'm an 18-year-old female, and you're only 18. First love, please. Get out of here. Get out of here. Come stop. You're 18. That means your boyfriend's 16. I don't know. Maybe you're dating some 40-year-old. What do I know? But you know, you're so young. Yeah, you're walking away from a first love. I already answered this question and not have to be bored with your long-windedness. I'm sure it's not boring. It's very interesting. Anyway. So we will call Mark 17 male. We dated for a year and a few months. It's like nothing. During our relationship, I will say I did some bad things. Oh, well, it sounds like what's this dude's name? Mark. Sounds like he might be dodging a bullet. Then I don't know. You're a year and a half in, and you're already doing bad things. Granted, you're 18. I think you're better off just parting ways but we'll continue. I will say I did some bad things. Like I went to parties, but he didn't want me to go to any. Okay, all right. And I used to hang out with people he didn't like. All right, they were people I've been friends with for years. And at first, everything was perfect. Doesn't sound perfect. It doesn't sound perfect at all. Sounds like he's miserable. You going out with all these people he doesn't like, not listening to anything he says. It sounds like a very one-sided relationship. He's just either putting up with it or he's got a side piece. But once it got around to the 6-month mark, it went downhill. It sounded like it was downhill to begin with. We broke up multiple times. I begged him back. All my friends told me to walk away, but I love him. And I still don't know if I made the right decision. A few months ago, he started, what did he start doing? Let's see. A few months ago, he started. Wait. Okay. Okay, here it is. Let me share this. This is a problem. I didn't share any of this yet. Let's share. Without sharing, it's no fun. You got to be able to share. Sharing is caring. All right. Hey, there you go. You're very close to unlocking live streaming on my channel. That's very exciting. I'm gonna cancel you because this has nothing to do with my show forever. Okay, you were so close, and it's just bullshit. It's bullshit, I tell you. There you go. I get one. My comments are barely working, and the one comment I get is some chub trying to shill people over to his channel. But if he only needs 5 more, whatever nonsense he was talking about. Anyway, all right. I was clueless because he would say if it was just his boundaries, which I respected and would have ignored if it was feasible stuff, but I couldn't only wear jean leggings. What? You guys are a train wreck. You're both better off without each other. I had to be home by 10. I couldn't go for drives anywhere out of service. He had to know who I was with and what I was wearing. Yeah, your friends were right. You two should not be together. You're too young, really, I think, at this point, anyways, to have that serious relationship. And this guy is so crazy controlling. In his defense, though, we're only hearing your side. So I don't know. Did you cheat on him at some point? Because if you cheated on him, that makes him very suspicious. I'm just saying. You're out with your friends. You don't really listen. I'm just saying. Why you broke up a couple times? Why did you break up? I feel like you're leaving out important details. Anyway, I'm going to say you are not the asshole and that you're both better off without each other. How about that? I mean, you both sound like trouble, but you're young. You're young and dumb. Right? Right. Who makes dumber decisions than young people? Nobody. You don't know any better. All right. This is 8 hours ago. Oh, it's a while ago. This is practically ancient. Am I the asshole for telling my sister-in-law I won't be going out to eat with her family again if her husband and youngest are going too? Again, usually I like to, before I even do anything. Thank you, Rumbling. I appreciate you. Thank you. I am fantastic. God bless you. Sign up for the raffle. No, there's no raffle. Just hit the like and subscribe button. That'll do. That'll be great. All right, let's get back to this and we'll see how I do. I like to just out of the gate guess and then see if I change my mind. I mean, if it's an I'm the asshole, which is what it is, you got a 50-50 shot because you're either an asshole or you're not. So technically my odds are pretty good. Well, 50-50. Am I the asshole for telling my sister-in-law I won't go out to eat with her and her family again if her husband and youngest are going to? I'm going to say yes, but I haven't read any of the details. So that's very irresponsible. But that's why I'm an unlicensed therapist. I look for no information. I just make my decisions all willy-nilly without any sort of Freudian psychoanalysis or family systems therapy. Let me start off with I have a great relationship with my sister-in-law. Okay. And her oldest kids, 18 and 16. Though I had a great relationship with husband, 46, and youngest 13 until last night's dinner. All right. So you like your sister-in-law, I guess. This is very confusing. We went to a nice Italian restaurant. Okay, good for you. Buca di Beppo? I don't know. I was completely embarrassed and furious with the way they acted. Husband was complaining about everything from where we had to park, why we had to wait. Your husband? When we had the reservation, which he made for us late by taking his sweet time and getting ready. You got a lot of issues with him. To the prices of the menu options. He did not want to go. Can we just get that out of the way? He hates the whole idea. He didn't want to go, and now he's there. Did you drag him there? I'm assuming this is your husband because you know. Anyway, we get apps enough for everyone to have at least 2 of each thing. He grabs half of them because he couldn't wait to eat and was hungry too, apparently. He's not a happy guy. He did not want to be there, and he's just miserable, and he's just going to eat, do whatever the hell he wants. The 13-year-old's wearing pajama pants and a torn-up hoodie because Dad said it was fine. Yeah, Dad didn't want to go, so he imparted that to the son. And that's why they both look like schlubs, and they could give two S's, and they're perfectly fine. They never want to be invited out by you again. So don't think like you're like, I'm not going out. That was their whole plan. They wanted to make you. This is my opinion. They wanted to make sure that you never invited them out again. I did this once as a young lad. I didn't want to go to church anymore, and because I would get drunk and then I'd have to go in the morning. I was always hungover, and it sucked. I'd shower. So I said, what do I do? How do I solve a problem like Maria? And so what I did is I said, okay, I don't shower. I just go and I suffer through the humiliation. And at the end of that, I won't have to go to church anymore. Yeah, what do you want? I was like, again, young and dumb teenager. And so I did it. I think I wasn't a drinking age. I think I was 17 or something. Anyways, I got wasted the night before. I look a mess. My hair's disheveled. I look like I rolled out of bed. And they're like, okay, we're going to church. And I'm like, oh, I didn't have a chance to shower. And I just went out, and I knew like people were staring at me at church, looking at me. I had to go through this amazing amount of shame, public shame. And it was humiliating for me. But I said, I was like, well, the prize at the end, the prize at the end, which for me back then wasn't going to church. And sure enough, after that, the embarrassment I caused my family and myself, let's be honest, they never asked me to go to church again. And it drove my sister and my cousin crazy because they would always make them come. And they'd be like, what about Jeff? Like, he's sleeping. That's what this guy and his son are doing to you. They don't ever want to go out with you again. And so that's their plan. So are you being the asshole? No, you're being the patsy. They're playing you. You are being played. Trust me on this one. Anyway, we'll keep reading a little bit just to make sure it's all good. There you go. All right. Well, thank you, Rumsblinger. Appreciate that. All right. Yeah, thank you. Where was it? Thank you. DF44. I appreciate that. I'm trying to do what I can to make everybody happy. I welcome everybody. All right. Anyway, so let's get back to this. Me and my sister-in-law have both worked in restaurants for years. Oh boy. Not that, but you guys are hypersensitive to appearances in restaurants and waiters and waitresses and what they think of you. Husband has both earbuds in watching anime at the table. So this is your husband, okay? Mountain Dew glass at the waiter. I don't even know what. Then laughs about how they didn't have even to say anything to get a refill. Okay. Check comes, and one of the apps I was paying for was on their bill, fixed, but husband yells, how hard is it to do it right the first time? So the guy embarrassed. Yeah, there you go. Are you the asshole? First of all, you're confusing. Like, I don't know, is it your husband? Is it her husband? If she's your sister-in-law, then the husband of her would be your brother. But that doesn't sound like the case. So this is your husband? Like, I don't even, that's just confusion, though, on your part. But yeah, no, you're not the asshole in this. But again, here we go. This is my wife's sister's family. My wife passed in 22. This is my wife's sister's family. Okay, well, there you go. All right. So that's her. I guess it's her husband. All right. Well, yeah, no, you're not being the asshole, but they clearly have nothing but contempt for you. And I think the writing's on the wall or on the menu, or the sauce is on the menu with these pigolas. You are good to not go out with them again, or to only go out with your sister-in-law. All right. There we go. We figured that out, and I was right on code. Oh, look at this. Look at you. Let me help you out here. Let me help you out. Kaboom. There you are. That was easy. Anyway, hey Jimmy the Pimp, how you doing? Yeah, thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, I'm trying to. I do a slice of life. I try and help everybody out. Now, if you have questions, legitimate ones, you're not just plugging your page. Ask them, and I'll see what I can do. Am I promising it'll be right? No, that's why I'm an unlicensed therapist. And I'll tell you something. Even the licensed ones get it wrong here and there. All right, here we go. Let's see what we can do. All right, can I show you? Oh, I gotta wait. All right, here it is. Let me get back in here. Let me get back in the saddle again. Here we go. By the way, I'm using Am I the Asshole on Reddit. Am I the Asshole? All right. Am I the asshole? This is from 5 hours ago. My dad's, I can't just write. I know you're in a hurry when you write these, but just make them have a little sense to them. My dad's wants my daughter. Oh, your dad, that's what you call my dad's? All right. My dad's wants my daughter to call his wife. All right, it's too confusing. I can't, like, come on. Come on, work through the grammar. All right, here we go. This is a day ago, 10 hours ago. Let's go 3 minutes ago. Friend takes me off of everything. Sounds interesting. Friend takes me off of everything. Let's see what you said. This is from 3 minutes ago. Am I the asshole? Let's find out. I will not disclose any ages or names in this. All right, well, thank you. Nobody usually does. So let's just say I'm pretty young, but not underage. Okay, congratulations. I'm a female, and my male SO significant other. Just write those out. Male, currently live together, and we have for a year. Okay, on a property with his parents. On a property. What's that? Well, is it like a ranch? Is it a hacienda? A property? What are you, hoity-toity? You live in a house, an apartment, on a property? What are you, on a lake? What does that even mean? You're Richie Rich here. My mother-in-law has people over and is pretty sociable. Okay. Well, yeah. See, I figured you got a little money because you're on a property. Nobody says I got a property unless they're rich. And your mother-in-law likes having people over to her property. Sounds pretty nice to me. Anyway, that's transference or counter transference. She had a friend who has a son, which I am friends with or was. Her friend's son comes over pretty often, which is not a huge deal. Well, yeah, it's not your place, lady. We have had our fair share of friendship when it comes to things, okay? And recently, I have been sick, which is not a big deal, okay? I haven't been going over to my mother-in-law's house because I've been sick. No big deal, right? Soon to come, and found out no one knows where what. I guess I got to do this. No one knows where comes over to. Okay. I kept lost. Crap. Anyway, I don't come over anymore because at the top of my sickness, I've been in extremely bad mental health. All right. Well, might be the asshole if you're in bad mental health. I mean, not like negligently, but if you're in bad mental health, you can do dumb shit. You crap on somebody's, a kitchen table. That's kind of being an asshole. If you have a mental breakdown, I am dealing with it, or at least trying to. Okay. I don't know. I'm getting worried. You might be the asshole. Again, maybe not intentionally due to your apparent mental illness that you have an awareness of, which is a good start. After my sickness, my soul had told mom, son, I guess you meant to say, that he doesn't like the family friend to park behind our cars. Yes, it was irritating, but I didn't see it as a reason to complain because I don't care much. Come to find out, he has removed me, and I mean remove me on everything. Now to provide some, I already. Oh, this is just, what are you talking about? He is super friendly one day. What do you mean remove you? What does that even mean? What does that mean? He removes you? What, like you're not friends on Facebook anymore? He struggles with boundaries, but okay, I can't even make any sense of this. I can't. You Usually these aren't, usually you can understand. They're just so damn all over. Significant other. Thank you, Jimmy. But yeah, she's so all over the damn place. Like they're not making no sense. All right. Try a different one here. Come on. Cut me some slack. Somebody can describe themselves succinctly. Am I asking for too much? Yes, I am. All right. You're probably the asshole, I'm going to say to this guy who didn't defend his girlfriend. Yeah, I think even like when she's wrong, it's your job, dude. You can be like, but you gotta step up and take care. You gotta defend her honor, And if you're tired, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, then you need a new girlfriend. That's my advice to you. I had that with my ex. Oh my God, just all a big mouth. It's always getting me into trouble. Yeah. Anyway, my girlfriend and I went to my family's house for dinner. Okay, so my girlfriend and I went to my family's house for dinner. So they're your parents. All right. My girlfriend was meeting my father for the first time. Okay. My parents, my brothers, and my sister. Oh, sorry. Was meeting. Okay, let's try this again. My girlfriend was meeting my family for the first time. My parents, my brothers, and my sisters. Okay. My older brother is autistic. Okay, that's fine. My son's autistic and still lives at home. And he has a job and could live on his own. Cool. But he likes living at home. All right, nice. And my parents like having him there. Sounds cool too. I'm on board so far. My girlfriend asked my brother why he still lives at home. Yeah, that's kind of douchey on her part. Like, why do you still live at home? It's very judgmental. It's like, what, like, I don't know if she knows if he has autism or not. Maybe he could, but even if he, let's say he's highly functional kid, really smart, went to MIT, started some businesses. Let him live at home. What do you care? Let's say it's like a Mexican family or an Italian family. The kids stay there until they get married. Yeah, I'm not sure I like your girlfriend. He said he likes it there. Okay. She asked him why he didn't want to be independent. Yeah, she's real pushy for a first visit to your autistic brother. Friggin', I don't like this girl. I think you could do better. This is already my opinion on it. And he said independence wasn't a virtue. Good for you. You stand your ground. She said it definitely was. Oh, she's so opinionated. I don't like this girl. I don't like her. I think you're not the asshole. You can do better. You don't want this girl. You don't want this girl. There are so many red flags on this girl. Trust me. Anyway, she asked, she said, independent meant freedom. He said, freedom doesn't equate to virtue. Yeah, autistic kids can be pretty smart. And he's right. And she said it was a virtue. Oh, she's just brutal, dude. Yeah, kick her to the curb. That's what I'm going to tell you, right? You're not the asshole, and kick her to the curb in a gentle way. Let her off. You tell her you've had enough. She's thank God you met your family. So you didn't blow any more time on her. Anyway, my mom asked my girlfriend how she was paying for college. She said aid and loans. My mom says, sounds like you aren't independent either. Good for your mom for sticking up for your brother. Good for her. Good for her. I like your mom. You marry a girl like your mom. My girlfriend gave me an expectant look. Well, no, your mom's 100% right. This is exactly what it was like with my ex. Like, she would just say this dumb shit and be completely wrong, and I'm supposed to go ride in on a horse and clean up the fucking slop. I asked what she needed. That's hysterical. I asked what she needed. She asked me if I was going to say anything. I changed the subject to something else. Good for you. Good for you. After we left, my girlfriend was upset. I didn't stick up for her. I changed the subject. Isn't that helpful? Yeah, it's not going to be enough, bro. She said I should have defended her to my mom. I don't see why she started it. Am I the asshole for not defending her? No. And you don't want her in you get rid of her. Dude, she's terrible. She's just not good. And maybe she's right for somebody else, but please, for the love of God. Yeah. I'm guessing ADHD is her mental. Yeah, maybe. More red flags in China. Hell yeah. More red flags, than an AOC party. Let's see. Or anyone on the squad. Wait, I forget him. I don't do politics during this show. I try not to. If you want to hear my politics, you can watch the afternoon shows. I'll go into it there. But yeah, get out. I just want to see what some other people say, see if they agree with me. Your post made it to popular. There you go. For anyone raw here or new here, please take a moment to familiarize yourself with our rule. What is that? Before commenting, remain civil and use the reporting. All right, well, good for you. I feel like you wait. I feel like you probably should have defended your brother and told her to stop prying. You know what? He was walking a thin line, and the mom took care of business. Maybe he was about to, and plus he's probably like a little blindsided, like crap, because he doesn't know what she's about, or likely doesn't, or he would have picked up on it and wouldn't have even brought her there. So she like insults his autistic brother, and the brother's standing his own, by the way. And the mom's like, "Oh, this fucking bitch." Okay, yeah, well, you know what? You taking a Sulu's doesn't sound like you're too independent either, sweetie. Yeah, she's a douche. She needs to go. Yeah. I don't think your brother needed any help. Nah, your brother didn't need any help. He was standing up for himself, and your mom got in there, kicked her in the keister. There you go. All right, I like it. That's a good family right there. Yeah, marry a girl like your mom. The one you got right now is a train wreck. You do not want that one. Take it from somebody who was with someone just like that for 24 friggin' years. Or I upgraded. Oh, did I upgrade? Oh, I got a good one. Anyway, let's keep going. By the way, if you have questions or you want your stuff answered, eventually this is what the show is going to be doing more of. I will be taking your questions. You can put them in the comments if you want. And at some point, I think Friday's show, I'm going to try again to have people on the show and go over your stuff then. It'll be like me and then you, and we're talking like it's like a therapist's office, but everybody's unlicensed. Maybe you're licensed. Maybe you're a licensed therapist and you want to call. I'm an unlicensed therapist. Watch that guy will end up paying back her student loans. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, right. You might not be far off. I mean, listen to me. Like, it's easy to give advice. Sometimes it's hard to take it. But I've learned from experience. So let my mistakes guide you in not making the same ones. All right, here we go. This is 3 minutes ago. So far, the ones that have been up, just popping up, have been poorly written, and I haven't liked them. But let's see what happens. Oh, he's snapping at your dog. We're going. If it's a dog one, we're going in. By the way, Coco did one on her dog. I forgot to ask how her dog's doing. Coco was having a dog issues where the dog kept peeing on stuff. I channeled my inner Cesar Milan, and I think I got a good job. I think I did. I would think I was a good boy. I rolled over and I pet my own belly. For getting upset. Okay, am I the asshole for getting upset and snapping at my husband in regards to our dog? Well, at least you said our dog. That's a positive. You didn't say his dog, our dog. So my husband's 43 and I 25. Ooh, la la. Guess he got a pretty good job. Have an 11-year-old small dog. So it's if he's 11, if the dog's 11, I'm doing math here. I don't like to do math, but I'm going to do it anyway. If he's 11, you're 25. Now, by my estimation, when you were 14, that dog was born, right? Right. So I'm assuming it's not your dog. I'm assuming it's your husband's dog. Anyway, unless maybe it was your dog that your mom got you at the 14 and then you took him into the relationship with this guy. All right, let's see. I'm on nobody's side yet. I have an 11-year-old small dog named Coco. I just mentioned Coco, unrelated, and here we go. Talk about confluence. I don't know what to even call that. It's remarkable, really, is what it is. Here we go. So anyway, me. All right, let's see. Where did I'm all kinds of lost. Here we go. Let's find out more about the dog. The Coco thing threw me. So I'm like, that's crazy. All right. So for bedtime, all right, wait. Go back. Okay, go. She was okay. Here we go. See, here was a third scenario I didn't even put into my head. But if I'd read, which, no thanks, I would have found out. So Coco was adopted by us back in 2023. Plot twist. Anyway, she is a reactive dog. Well, she's probably abused. And anytime she feels threatened, she tries to bite. Yeah, she was in a, good for you for picking her up as a shelter dog. You picked her up as a shelter dog at the age of 11, I guess, or 10. And so she's got a lot of trauma. Yeah, I think that we should do the show about the dog Coco. What do you think about that? Anyway, this is rare, but it does happen on the odd occasion. Yeah, because she's starting to trust you. I'm sure she trusts you. You've been together for 4 years now. Getting her around her neck too close to food while she's eating. Yes, poor dog. I feel bad for this dog. For bedtime, our usual routine is to put Coco in her doggy bed that stays in the living room and carry her into our bedroom to sleep. Okay, sounds good. Normally, this is no issue. But about 10 minutes ago, you just wrote this, huh? I tried to pick up Coco's bed up, and she tried to bite me. Okay. I jumped back in surprise and sternly said no, and stormed off to my bedroom where my husband was already half asleep. He asked what happened. I said, Coco snapped at me when I tried to pick her up so she can sleep out in the living room by herself tonight. My husband replies, oh, stop it, and then proceeds to grab his pillow so he can sleep out on the couch in the living room with her. All right, that's pretty messed up. I don't think you're the asshole here. Like, it's really, let me ask, did you get in a fight with your husband before? Like, were you guys kind of like in a little bit of a fight at all? And then he's just like, I can't with this woman. I can't. I'm just going to go sleep with the damn dog. Because I thought you were going to say, oh, well, the husband went out, got the dog and brought her in. But for the husband to go out and be uncomfortable out in the living room with the dog, because, who the hell wants to sleep on a couch when you got a bed? Do you snore? I mean, I'm trying to put this together. It's not making a lot of sense. There's more to it than the dog, and I feel bad for the dog. I think you guys do need a marriage and family therapist. I'm available. I'm unlicensed. Anyways, he proceeds to grab his pillow so he can sleep out on the couch in the living room with her. She doesn't prefer to be by herself. Okay. Yeah, but he could have just brought her in. I got upset and I said, what do you care about her more than me? And he responds with, shut up, in his annoyed, grumbly tone. I just stand there. He adds, I don't know what's gotten into you, but shut up. And he leaves the bedroom and is currently sleeping out there with her. We treat the dog with nothing but love and affection. I have no clue why she would snap at me like that when all she was out of routine. But the bigger issue is my husband's reaction. Am I wrong for feeling upset? Should I have gone to bed without a word and not told him what happened? No, I mean, I don't think you're the asshole. I think you got some issues, though. He's mad at you. And I don't think he's just mad at you for the dog. I think he's mad at you for a lot of things. He's not talking about him. The dog is, was obvious right there. But you need to ask him what's wrong with what's going on. You need to have a heart. It's not the dog. The dog is the least of it. He's mad at you for a lot of stuff, and he hasn't talked to you about it. And you need to sit with him and you need to ask him what. I know it's not really the dog. What's bothering you? And if you don't want to have that conversation, you want to pretend it's all about the dog. That's okay too. But it's not about the dog. It's so you're not the asshole, but you're hiding from what's obviously going on. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Or they got the dog when it was older. Yeah, you see, Mac, you knew it. I didn't put that together. I had two theories, and neither were right. Yours was right. They did. They got the dog when it was older. You're 100% game, set, and match on that one. Dog picking up husband's aggression towards you. Yeah, that could be it too. You know what? That's another good one. Jeez, I may have to turn the show over to Max Kitty. Yeah, it's true. Like maybe the dog bonds more with the husband, and he's he's like, yeah, I don't like her either, and they're both like, yeah, I hate that lady. And then you want to write this as like a real kind of sad story, like the wife gets so mad at the husband, gets the dog, and the divorce, and won't let the husband see the dog. Come on, that's enough of that. But yeah, there's a lot more than the dog. There's a lot more than the dog going on here. Do you love the dog more than me? Equals needy, selfish, insecure woman. Yeah, you're not confused. I don't know, but yeah, let me think about that. Needy, selfish, insecure. Maybe. We don't know 100%. It's possible. But yeah, there's the husband's mad at you for other shit. It ain't the dog, and the dog you might be right, Max. Is just sticking up for the husband. You're like, she sucks, man. I don't like this. I don't like this broad. So it could be it. It might be it. All right, let's keep rocking and rolling here. Let's see. So now you're not the asshole, but you need to address the issues going on in your relationship because you're clearly not. All right, this is 8 hours ago. Am I the asshole for telling my sister that she and her kids need to get out of my house urgently? Well, maybe because you use the word urgently. Like, is there a ghost there? Like, is there a haunting afoot? Is there a sinister, macabre poltergeist in the basement? Urgently. That's weird to say, even in writing, for telling my sister who need to get out of the house. And then you put in urgently. So, I mean, you really want them out, huh? Okay. I'm 34. Moved my family, a 3-year-old female, 42 male, and 2 dogs. All right. So you're 34. You got a 42-year-old male, 2 dogs. Okay. To North Carolina from Virginia in August to be closer to my twin and her kids. All right. So you wanted to move them all there. Who's the 42 male then? After their father passed away. Oh, this is your sister's husband. After the father passed away, cancer in April. She promised me she would provide childcare for us. Oh, because you're moving there, I guess. As we would need it given the duplicate cost of living. All right. We had to stay with them for 7 weeks while trying to find a house. It was brutal. We had one room so you guys are just crammed in there. You moved out there. It's kind of weird that I guess you guys are tight, but it's kind of weird you just move out there with no plan. Did you just really want to get the hell out of Virginia? Is that what it was? Anyway, we're traveling back and forth to storage to grab essentials. Couldn't put any food in the fridge due to being stuffed with rotting food. Did everything cleaning, maintaining. Why did you do this in the first place? It seems very poorly thought out. You want to be closer. Okay, make a plan. Don't just be like, all right, everybody out of the house. Let's go. Quick, load the car. Okay, let's get there. We got to be there in 7 hours. It just seems a little rushed, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, and then what are you rushing to? What to be crammed in a 1-room apartment or one room in a house with rotting food? Like what? None of this makes any sense. Let's get on. We got to go down. You take your damn time. All right. Her children were horrible to our daughter, cruel, violent, selfish, accusatory. You name it. We're all cramped into a small space. That probably doesn't help. Refused to share. Insisted she let them play with her belongings. Refused to respect boundaries around the room. And we had to our 5x. So is it your house they moved into or hers? Because it says here, I moved my family to North Carolina from Virginia in August to be closer to my twin and her kids. So you moved into her place. Did you not know what shits her kids were when you moved them in? This really doesn't make it. You must really have hated Virginia if you were like, let's go to the Satan's spawn. My sister complained about providing childcare constantly and was so inconsistent. I lost hours. I had to switch jobs. Now my fiance and I get even less time together with our daughter, which is the entire appeal of coming down. Okay, so that's the reason you came down. Finally, we got to it with our daughter. So I lost hours. I had to switch jobs. Now my fiance, I don't think he's going to be your fiance much longer if you don't get the hell out of this situation you're in. Get even less time together with our daughter, which is the entire appeal of coming down here outside of being closer to support them in this first year of grief. She also decided she wanted to be paid for that despite committing to free childcare before us moving down. Yeah, you need to get the hell out. You need to move back to Virginia. You should have come down to begin with, I'll be honest. I mean, what the hell, you going to rush down with no plan? I don't get it. Was it just a sense of familial obligation? How do you not know how crappy her kids are? It's like you don't know this woman. It's like you moved in with a stranger. Like how do you not know any of this? How do you just run out? Like, you must have just hated Virginia so much. You're like, F it. Let's just go to my shits. Let's go to my sister who has a lot of issues. She's promising free childcare, which sounds like is awful based on how her kids turned out. I don't think you want her, watching over yours. Get out. I was joking about the horror movie theme, but no, this is like a horror movie, and it's going to be very detrimental to your children. It's going to be very detrimental to you and your fiance. I don't think you'll last. Get out. Go back to Virginia. Say, hey, we tried it. You've already been there a little bit. You've showed your familial loyalty in case the relatives want to look in and judge you. Get out. Or if you stay, you got to stop complaining and just deal with perpetual misery and all of it. Right? Did your mother have any kids that live? There you go. Thank you. All right. I don't even know what you're talking about. All right. Is this James? Should we kick James out? Because James seems like James is probably someone who needs therapy more than anybody. Oh, Jeff sucks. Okay. All right, James. We'll get rid of you. I kind of want to keep you a little bit because you're just so stupid. So James is a lonely person. He's a very lonely person. If James called, what if that's even his real name? He's got to resort to trolling and coming on like show. I mean, that's just so sad. He must have like no friends, and so this is what. So in a way, I'm glad to provide you a service, James, because I don't know what else are you gonna do? How many episodes of The View can you watch? Yeah, I didn't see, but it's gonna happen, and I like it. I like people coming in because this is a show about mental illness and people. Having mental breakdowns and issues and problems in their life. And this is a guy who clearly, James, you're obviously out there. Thank you for tuning into the show. Who needs help, who needs therapy. You should have just asked your question. I could have actually helped you. You're symptomatic, but maybe you don't know you have a problem, James. So there you go. But anyways, James, go find another show. Do the same thing. Keep spinning in a circle, being angry at the world. And good luck to you. Maybe you'll figure it out someday. I doubt it. James, dumbass. Fiona Shrek. He had some chicken issues. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like it's kind of like when you see those feeds, like when you're like Bongino or just like Brand or Crowder, where it's coming so fast, and maybe he's just used to that. Like, that crazy manic energy where he's got to get it out. He's expecting, like, it's kind of sad because like he's expecting to be kicked. You know what I mean? He's like expecting to be kicked off because he's really got nothing to say. So he's like, okay, if I can get in as much as I can. And then he's like, these guys are actually like, I had one of these like a couple like last week, I think, who actually I liked, but they are disappointed when you don't kick them off. Like if you let them stay, it's like it ruins their night. So I feel like I'm doing a service. Maybe he will email me. There you go. I don't know. Go ahead, email me. And if you have a legitimate question, maybe I can help you. You need help, dude. Come on. It's no kind of life. Going trolling shows. It's no kind of fucking life. It's just not. Come on. You get one life. You're going to piss it away with sirens and little spinny things, trolling shows. Like, that's time away from, living, dummy. Anyway, am I the asshole for referring to my missing partner? What were they abducted? What does it even mean, missing partner? That's a weird one. Let me my missing partner. That's kind of just sounds crazy to me. Hold on. It was this chick wandering around aimlessly. All right, hang on. Let's see here. Okay, almost there. All right. Yeah, sure. I didn't want to. You know what? Next time, it's a live and learn thing. Next time, I won't delete them right away because when I delete them, I can't read the comments, and I kind of want to read the comments because I can't I can't try and help them. I can't. Buried, yeah, exactly. Buried in the backyard, maybe. Like, what do the people reveal a lot about their scenarios that they don't intend to, do. But it's like, oh, okay, isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Let's see, which one do I want to do? Oh, this is a good one. I'll do this one because I love Rumble. They are the best. They are the best. They can freeze your accounts, shut off your cards, lock you out of your own money overnight. Banks don't protect you; they control you. That's why real financial freedom starts with ownership. Introducing Rumble Wallet, a non-custodial wallet built for people who refuse to give up control. With Rumble Wallet, you don't just buy digital currency like Bitcoin and Tether. You can own Tether Gold, real gold on the blockchain. Through Tether Gold, you get direct ownership of physical gold bars, each one fully allocated, verifiable by serial number, purity, and weight. This isn't paper gold. This isn't an IOU. This is real gold without bank vaults, storage fees, or gatekeepers. You can buy, sell, or move it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even when traditional gold markets are closed. And if you want, Tether Gold can be redeemed for physical gold. How cool is that? That's power. And when you support creators on Rumble, you can tip them directly using Rumble Wallet, peer-to-peer and outside of the banking system. No permissions, no middlemen, no cancel button. This wallet is yours forever. That's Rumble Wallet. Take advantage of that right now. Hop on it. You'll be glad that you did. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep on rocking and rolling. He's late. Oh, who's late? Oh, I missed everything. All right, let me get back to the missing body. The serial killer accidentally revealing himself. I don't know. Yeah. Am I the asshole for referring to my missing partner as my late boyfriend? It gets creepier. There's two references possibly to having murdered someone. Do I think that happened? Probably not. I, male, have a girlfriend, female, 27. Why not say my girlfriend? Why do you say partner? I'm just curious. Why would you say for referring to my missing girlfriend as my late? Well, okay, I guess late. Okay, it's in there. All right, but then hold on, it's still not making sense. Am I the asshole for my? Oh, I can't take this call. Am I the asshole for referring to my missing partner as my late boyfriend? And then it says I'm a male. Okay. And I will just read it. We'll forget the heading. I wish I could bring back anyone to talk to them one last time. Oh, okay. So they did die. Who would it be? She said she would love to talk to anyone from hundreds of years ago. I'm all, you know what? I'm moving on. It's just too damn confusing. It's too damn confusing for me. Let's go with something simple. Am I the asshole for leaving my new in-laws home at 3 a.m. because of their crazy covering ritual? I'm going to say no because you put the word crazy in, and I've never ever heard of a covering ritual in my life. I don't know what that is. Throwaway because my wife knows my main. All right. 29, married, wife's 27, female, 3 months ago. All right, good for you. We dated for 2 years. She told me her family was very devout Christians. All right. But she doesn't practice much more since moving away from college. I assume devout meant conservative church attendance. Yeah, I mean, that seems like what I would assume. This weekend was my first time staying overnight at her childhood home. So when you ran, did you take your wife with you? I mean, that could be an issue right there, bud. Just point that out. You might have had to suck it up. They live in a very rural area. So does my sister. Long dirt driveway. So does my sister. No close neighbors. So does my sister. Limited cell service. Is this my sister? Dinner was a normalish, long prayer, some political comments. Oh, geez, man. It sounds like a great time. Long prayer and then right into the politics. But I'd expected that. Good for you. Around 11 p.m., her father announced that since I was now head of a covenant household. Oh, bro, dude. This is a little nerve-wracking. Oh, it was removed by the moderator? What? Okay. They removed it by the moderator. Well, what the hell? All right, I don't know. All right. It's weird. Why keep it like, all right. It's kind of creepy. Why'd you pull it? All right, I guess whatever happened must have been really good because the moderator removed it. All right. Interesting. That's weird. That's really weird. I don't know why why would you pull that? That's crazy. Anyway, everyone already filled up their gas tanks. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's going to be. I'm trying to avoid the politics, but yeah, the cost of fuel will be going up. I live in California, so it really doesn't. It's irrelevant. Like to me, yeah, the price of a gallon of gas here is always exorbitant, whether or not we're at war with Iran or not. All right, here we go. Okay, this looks better. Hopefully they didn't pull this one off. What am I an asshole for changing my underwear after a shower? We'll go to that next. I don't. It may be just weird. But anyway, am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend after he made a very inappropriate comment to my sister? I'm going to say no. Just top of my head. All right. I'm going to start by saying I don't think I'm the asshole. Okay, well, easy. Why don't you let us decide? Am I the asshole? We decide. You don't get to decide. The fact that you just decided on your own makes you an asshole. I'm being a little overly aggressive, but still, it's our job. Let us do our work, please. Love of God. By now, my ex-boyfriend claims. But my now ex-boyfriend claims I have been overreacting and exaggerating. Yeah, I don't know. I think you're right. I've been dating this guy for 3 years and really thought he was the one. Well, it's good that he made this hit on your sister because obviously he wasn't. Today made me quickly change my mind. I have a half sister, 16. I'm 22. Oh, and she's underage. We have the same dad and different moms. Okay, hence the half sisters. And we don't look much alike. 2 years ago, my dad developed a severe form of leukemia. That's sad, and passed away within a couple of months. That is very sad. Needless to say, it was the hardest thing my sister and I had to face in my life. My sister took it particularly hard. She used to love going to the gym and working out. You think she went off the wagon there? Gym and working out, and she stopped doing so. She also started eating much more junk food and ended up. So it sounds like your sister needs some help. You need to get her some therapist of some sort. It's not really exercise and diet for her. This is a mental issue for her, obviously. So you want to get her some help if you can. Today, my boyfriend and I went to my sister's house as her mom had invited us all for lunch. We were eating homemade pizza, and my sister ended up asking her mom if she could have another slice. I can already see this one coming. I'm sure you can too. That's when my boyfriend said, "Are you sure you want another one looking like that?" Yeah, that's it. He's a dick. You are not wrong. You are not. You're standing up for your sister. That's an asshole. Who the hell says that? I mean, you assume you've talked to him about what's going on with her, but even if you didn't, even if she's just like, she's fat, you don't, it's her, you're in her home. It's just awful. My sister got up from the table and ran to her room. I was in shock and wasn't able to tell him anything, nor follow my sister to her room, which I deeply regret. Oh, no. Thankfully, my boyfriend and I don't live together. Well, that is good. So before he dropped me off at home, I told him it was over because he can't disrespect my sister like that, especially because he had been there when my dad died. And so he knew. He was just a dick. What an asshole. He was a colossal douche. Did he just want the pizza? Was there like one piece left and your sister, just took it? And he's like, wow, fat chick took my pizza. Maybe. Sounds like he's a dick enough for that to be real. I try to call my sister. She won't answer. Go visit her. I texted my mom to ask her if she's okay, and she says she's okay, and she's not mad at me because she doesn't want to talk to anybody right now. I'm going to go over to her mom's house. Yeah, go over and see her. And she's done with school tomorrow, and bring her some flowers. Good for you. You're a good sister. Half sister. I know I'm not the one who said anything. No, but you brought the boom. You brought the dummy. So yeah, you're doing the right thing. You're not the asshole. You were right. You're not the asshole. But that's don't get greedy on it. Right? Right. There you go. What? Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's see what else we got. Hold on a second. Why? All right. What are you talking? Why are we getting that Venezuela black terror here? Okay. Time to drone the USA. Why are we talking about? You talk about what you like. If Iranian crude goes to China. Well, here's the thing. No, you're gonna get me. You almost got me. This show is staying on point. If you want me to talk, you can talk amongst yourselves. But if you want to talk politics, you come in earlier. I do an earlier show. I'll talk all the politics you want. Oh, you almost got me. Oh, you almost got me. Yeah, that was good. I was almost all in. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Let me tell you something about something. No, we're focusing on the needy people at Am I an Asshole? By the way, if you haven't hit the like and subscribe button, hit the like and subscribe button, please. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Okay, we're going to go with the underwear one because that one just intrigued me. It piqued my interest. All right, here we go. So this person says, am I the asshole for changing my underwear after? I don't know how that would make you an asshole. It might make you weird. I mean, I haven't even read it, so maybe not even that. But like, it doesn't make, I can't imagine that would make you an changing. How does that ever make you an asshole? I don't know. My 40-year-old partner, female, male 45. Okay. My 40-year-old female partner, and you're a male 45, thinks it's wrong that I change my underwear after a shower in the morning. Are you wearing your underwear into the shower? Like, I don't understand. So you shower in the morning. Would you have like underwear on from the night before? Do you put on underwear to walk to the shower and then change it when you, I mean, this is a little OCD otherwise. I get up to okay, here we go. Here comes the explanation. I get up, a lot of dogs in today's episode, by the way. I get up to take my dog for a walk, for a walk early in the morning and put clean underwear on. Well, good for you. You're not an animal. Then come home and have a shower and change my underwear. The walk is only 20 minutes, and this is now turned into an argument that I must be cheating. Well, you know, in defense of your girlfriend here, it doesn't mean, first of all, you must be one hell of a morning person if she thinks you're conducting your infidelities like, you know, at 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. or 6 a.m. whenever you're taking your dog out for a walk. But she obviously has trust issues with you, that's for sure. But if you're changing your underwear, like I assume, like you take your underwear off, your underwear is sitting there for her to, inspect if she's that worried about it, or she can, like. There's two problems with this. It's not really a problem, but there's two issues. First of all, why do you have to change I said OCD and I was right. You don't need to change your underwear if you've been in them for 20 minutes. Do you change your underwear every 20 minutes? Are you every 20 minutes changing your underwear? Then why would you change your underwear in the first 20 minutes of the day, not the second, the third 20 minutes, the fourth 20 minutes, and every 20 minutes after that? None of that makes any sense. So, I mean, I kind of understand your girlfriend being like, what the F? Because I'm like, what the F? Do I think you're cheating? No, I just think you got some OCD issues or some weird stuff going on. But yeah, it's weird. And even the shower after 20 minutes, yeah, it's a morning shower. That's fine. I used to get up. I didn't take a shower usually till I went on a walk. So, I mean, I get that. But here, let's read further. But you're not helping your case. Like, what's the matter with you? You got some issues, bro. Anyway, the walk's only 20 minutes, and now it's turned into an argument that I must be cheating. Have you cheated before? Is there a reason she thinks you would cheat? Or is your relationship having issues beyond the dog walk and the changing of underwears? Me thinks yes. This morning, my underwear must have fallen from my arms as I was carrying it to the laundry. And she messaged me saying that you left your spare sneakers on the floor you take to work. Hilarious. All right. I told him that I changed my underwear. I told him, so this is the chick who's doing it. After a shower, it doesn't feel right to put them on again. He's now saying that I must want to be fresh for work and the men there. So am I the bad guy here? Okay, you guys are having a lot of, your underwear thing's just weird. Like that's just weird. This is the chick, I guess, who's doing the other thing. Why are you walking the dog? What the hell's he doing? Usually the dude walks the dog. I don't want to impose gender roles on you though. But yeah, it's strange. But obviously there's trust issues. Who are these guys at work? How's your relationship in general? How often do you have sex a week? There's a lot of questions here. The underwear is strange, but the issue is well beyond your underpinnings. If you know what I'm saying. Update: he's adamant no one else on the planet would put fresh underwear on after a shower. Well, that's not true. Who's going to shower and then not put, but this is what I'm saying is your underwear is still fresh. After 20 minutes, those are still fresh underwear. And again, if you're going to take them off after 20 minutes, what's stopping you then after you take a shower to then take them off and shower again after that 20? When does it end? And then another 20 minutes, you change underwear again. And then do you go to work with a suitcase just filled with underwear? Well, you got an 8-hour day. There's 3 pairs of underwear every hour. 3 times 8 is, what is that, 24? It's 24 underwear changes in a day. the hell's the matter with you? You psycho. No, I'm kidding. It's just, there's a lot of baggage. There's a lot of things happening here. There's a lot of things happening. Yeah, always do underwear. But Victor says, or Victorious rather, says, I always, hey, Polish, good to see you, brother. I always do new underwear, but I own them until they are more holy than the butt. Good for you. Yeah, I keep them till the elastic's gone. There you go. Yeah, exactly. It's OCD. It is, Mister. It is definitely OCD. Uh, yeah, maybe she is. I never done anything. She's selling them. Who the hell knows? This day and age, everything's for sale. Yeah. All right. So, good luck to that relationship. But yeah, you got bigger issues. Am I the asshole for not? Did I already read this one? I don't want to read. Oh yeah, it is. This is the autistic one. And no, you were not the asshole. We decided you needed to break up. All right. Am I the asshole for telling my husband's buddy off for being inconsiderate to our safety? I don't know. What does that mean exactly? What do we talk about? What is safe to you? It might not be safe to everybody else. Are you neurotic? All right. So my husband, 47, has a buddy, same age. That was being evicted. Okay. I'm already on your side. Why is he being evicted? Oh no. Oh, this is horrible. You're not, or I'm going to say you're already not the asshole 2 sentences in. So my husband, 47, has a buddy, same age, that was being evicted. I begrudgingly agreed to allow him to move into my house. That is a bad idea. Was my parents' house I inherited when my dad, and we split the bills equally, including the mortgage. Okay. I've never really liked his buddy. Well, that's probably why he's being evicted, because he's the dummy. That much, but he's been my husband's best friend for as long as I've known him. Ugh. So I tolerate him. Yeah, but tolerating him on an occasional basis is different than tolerating while he's living with you. His buddy works weekdays overnights. Okay. Well, at least he's gone while you're sleeping. So they, of course, waited until the last minute to move all his stuff, only did it on the weekends rather than taking several days. We had to be completely moved by this morning. My husband knew I had a procedure at the hospital. Yeah, and this is all horrible. I know he's your husband's friend, but you tell him he can crash there, but he shouldn't be living with you forever, because he's not going to move out. He got evicted from his last place. So like when he goes to get a new place, they're going to ask, where did you live prior to this? Where did you live for, where's your last address? And they're going to look at that and go, why you got evicted? We're not going to have you here. People, it's pretty easy to do that research, unless you're a complete buffoon. You're not going to just rent your house out to someone who got evicted at his last place. Anyway, we need to leave no later than 7 a.m. because we need to drop off a preschooler. So you guys got your lives together. You don't need this guy at your place. He goes off behind the wheel, hit a guard. Oh my God. Anyway, on the way, he said he was going to pull over a few miles ahead and have me switch because I guess he couldn't drive. Oh, let me go back. Preschool, and he comes pulling in at 6:15 because he does the overnight shift. We drop off our child with a sitter and proceed to my appointment at the hospital. She's got the appointment. On the way, he says he was going to pull over a few miles ahead and have me switch with him because he's too tired to drive and will sleep while I'm at the hospital. However, before we could even make it to the spot, he dozed off. Well, he knew what was coming, just didn't have the timing right. Behind the wheel, I hit a guardrail on a busy highway. We weren't injured. That's good news. But my car has a dent in it. That sucks. I just bought it 3 years ago, and it isn't paid off yet. Well, at least you're paying it off, and it's not a lease. I alone have made the payments on the car. Yeah, you're getting screwed on this. Now, I'm not going to read this all, but yeah, I'm already going to say you're not the asshole. This guy's got to go. This is a lot here. I'm going to cut to the end. I ended up driving the rest of us. He slept for several hours in the car. We'll be having serious conversation when he gets home about how I will not tolerate him putting his buddies ahead of my family. Good. Yeah, good for you. Especially not when our safety is involved. I'm also pissed that he feels I should just accept that my car is dented up on one side. He forgets that it'll probably, he's, birds of a feather, right? Flock together. I know you love your husband, but it's, come on. Tell him to kick out his good for nothing friend. He forgets that it'll probably need alignment plus the, he might not care that his old work beater's banged up, but the new car, you paid for it with your money. Yeah. Get him out. Get him out. You don't need that guy. You don't need that guy in your life. You're screwing up your damn family. Right. There you go. All right. Let me see. Oh, let me click this again. All right, let me see what happens here. That was a mistake. I should not have clicked that one. Well, it's too late now. Right? Yeah, it is. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. Never lend your card with. Never lend anything to a dum-dum. Never lend anything to a dum-dum. Just good advice. Right, Victor's? Exactly. A few days ago, you played bumper cars with some old guy who wanted to pass driving on the ledge of road. I'm guessing you have a beater. I never try and pass anyone. Paying for it still. Oh no. I never try and pass anyone with a beater. If they have a beater, they just don't care. People with new cars kind of don't care sometimes. That's what I don't understand. When you have like a newer car and you're driving super aggressive, it's like, what are you doing? Maybe they're all borrowing their friend's car. Maybe none of it is theirs, right? He does donuts. Yeah, exactly. Crashing through a garage. Oh my god. Yeah, never lend your record. If you have stuff that you like, you have to really, really trust the person who you're going to lend it out to. And if you don't do it because it's going to ruin the friendship or the relationship or whatever. If it's someone you really trust, then generally speaking, if you're going to loan something out, that if something did happen to it, it wasn't generally due to an irresponsible act by the person, but like a happenstance or chance or randomization. They're the ones who got hit in the car, not they weren't the ones hitting someone. But yeah, you gotta take ownership of that. You can't be loaning shit out unless you don't really care about it, or unless, again, like I said, you actually trust the person you're loaning it out to. All right, folks, I had a great time as always. You guys are the best. Thank you for tuning in. Hit the like and subscribe button, and please, for the love of God, if you have questions, any kind of questions, you can put them in the chat. We'll go over them. I do like Am I the Asshole? I enjoy going through that with you. But if you have, I want to help everybody here, and I'm sorry I kicked that troll off too soon before I could try and help him. That guy had some issues, but what are we going to do? He left yours for Fog Dude says it was a E430 Mercedes too. It was so effed up after. What happened to that car? You just hit somebody? I missed that car. I don't know. I got hit by. I have an old Cadillac. I have an 08 Cadillac, and somebody hit me in it. But the worst damage I got in it was a homeless guy. It's typical. I'm going to get political again, so I'm not going to do it. But I will tell you what happened and try and be apolitical, which is very difficult for me. But a homeless guy, I was at a stoplight, or I pulled through. I made a left, and there was all backed up traffic. So I'm here, and the butt of my car, which is a longer car, is slightly over the crosswalk. So I'm not thinking anything of it. I'm just waiting for the traffic to move forward so I can move forward. All of a sudden, it's like, boom, boom. I feel like something's hitting my car. It's a homeless guy with his shopping cart slamming his cart into my car. I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? I thought I got hit by a car. And then he just friggin' runs off. I'm in the middle of the road with my son. I go to try and chase him. My son's like, Daddy, don't get in a fight. And I'm just like, yeah, I mean, what am I going to leave? This is like a busy road. I'm going to leave my car in the middle there, go chase down some homeless guy with a knife. It's like, yeah, all right. And then the Burbank PD left me hanging for like an hour. Never came. I went to the Burbank police station. They left me hanging there too. I'm like, you guys suck. All right. When I love you, have a great day. I will see you soon. All right. There you go. All right. Okay. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. God bless you. Polish. There you go. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. This gets crazier and crazier. All right, Victorious, thank you. Fog Dude, thank you. Polish, thank you. Upon the Horizon, thank you. I had a great time. Come back on Wednesday. I'll be back doing it again. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Again, if you want your stuff answered, Mr. Joker, thank you so much. Even whoever that troll was, we'll thank him too. Why not? Jimmy the Pimp. Got to thank you, Jimmy. Thank you. All right, everyone, have a great night. God bless you. I'll be seeing you on Wednesday back here, 10 p.m. See you then. All right, hasta luego, everybody. Bye for now.